Okay, you guys, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been going on in my life recently, and it's really not something that is easy for me to really talk about, but at the same time, I promised myself that there was a reason why I created my YouTube channel, and it was in fact to possibly help others, and that's because I had that unique upbringing that has created, you know, the person I am today, has helped me just develop into the person I am today. And I am, for the most part, a very positive, hopeful person, and all the dark days and everything that I had gone through has helped shape me into that person. And so with the positivity on my channel comes, you know, the raw footage and the raw things that actually happen in life. And that's what I really want to show the world and to show people out there, that life is not filled with just happiness and, you know, butterflies and clouds and everything wonderful. And the true beauty out of life is taking those dark days and those dark moments and situations and turning them into something so bright and happy. And so here I am today. Yesterday was kind of a rough day. I had heard from my birth mother. If you guys have been following my channel and everything, you guys know that I was put into a foster home, and then I was raised by my great aunt. And I've been in contact with my mom. I haven't seen her in probably 10 years, around 10 years, and her and I have been trying to build some type of relationship these last couple years. And that's only because she's been sober, she's been clean, and I've had children, and there's a part of me that has always felt like, well, this, you know, she's still their grandmother, and even if she's a grandma from a distance and not 100% involved in their life, there's an important part to where I feel like they need to just be aware of who she is and how she is. But these last couple of years have given me hope, not so much to where, you know, it erases the past. And this is the part where I've struggled, because if you guys read my book, you guys will see that she was a very abusive person and had abused, you know, me and malnourished me and put me in very hurtful situations where most people wouldn't be put in that in their lifetime. But again, more details are in my book, and you guys would have a better understanding of that. But these last couple years have been pretty decent, I must say, and to the point of where I even thought possibly we could build a strong enough relationship to where I could even invite her to my wedding whenever that's gonna happen. But yesterday I got a message from her, and she was diagnosed, and it's about stage 4 lung cancer, and it's small cell carcinoma, I believe it's called, and it's very fast acting cancer. And now she has 3 months to a year to live for her survival rate. And from my research, I've even seen that people diagnosed with this cancer, after diagnosis, they pass away within just a few weeks. And so I have been put in this very tough situation, and a situation that I never imagined caring so much about. And that's why I have bags under my eyes, because I have been crying, and a lot of it has to do with frustration, and I have this anger towards what's happening, and that's because I feel almost like I'm being forced to I don't even know how to explain it, forced to see her, forced to have her meet my children, And after everything that I've been through, again, I haven't seen her in 10 years. I haven't heard her voice in 10 years. To see her, I mean, she messaged me that she has, like, her request, like, she wants to meet her grandkids, you know, before she passes, and she wants to see me. And another part of frustration for me is that I was brought up to care for other people, and I was brought up to just have a heart. And a lot of people out there would be like, why are you even talking to this person that has done this to you? But from my perspective and just how I was raised, I have this understanding that my mom must have gone through so much crap in her life to make her make the choices she made towards her own children and other people. And for that, I have this sympathy for her, and I can honestly say it makes me sad to know that she's alone and she's going through something so hard, and she's alone. And it's very ironic that when I was a child and I was younger and I needed her and she wasn't there, and now she's older and she's alone and she needs me and I'm not there. And so I've had to make the decision of, do I go and say goodbye to this person, or do I just keep moving forward with my life? Because it's a very hard decision to do. Do I want to expose my children and, you know, everything? And I can tell you right now, I'm leaning more towards going and seeing her. And this is why I think if I don't, I'm gonna have some regret there. And I'm not the kind of person that holds anything against anyone, and there's a reason for every person's actions, whether they're right or wrong, and I don't have to accept it and become that person and do the same actions and everything that they have done, but I can forgive. And I think it makes me a bigger person to be able to have that kind of sympathy for someone who has hurt somebody else. And in my mindset, again, I feel like it just makes me the bigger person. And I can't deny the fact that I'm genuinely sad for her. Like, I can't imagine being in that situation, you know? People in life, they make mistakes, and we should still never have to feel like you're leaving this world without someone acknowledging your presence, I guess. And my children are young enough that I don't feel like they are going to be exposed to anything that's going to be super, you know, traumatic or anything. And so I think I'm gonna feel comfortable doing this and going there. And I have a plan of going there and sitting down with her, and I want to hear her story. You guys know bits and pieces of my story and how traumatic it's been and how I've become the person I have been. And I am just so curious about how she became the person she did, because she had to go through some stuff. And I didn't think like I said, I didn't think I'd care. You know, somebody that hurts you so bad, like, why would you care when they're leaving this planet? But something inside me just, it's sad. It's really sad. And I mentioned that, like, I possibly saw, you know, inviting her to my wedding. And I must say, I had like 10% of hope that that totally could happen, because I initially planned to, you know, plan my wedding. Everybody wants a mom on their wedding day, and I had planned to do it with my great aunt that had raised me, but unfortunately she got dementia and she can't travel, and she doesn't remember it, you know, she doesn't remember me a lot of the time. And then my grandma had stepped in, and I got really close with her, and her and I had planned to go wedding dress shopping and everything, and unfortunately, she recently passed away. And so I've always felt like everything has happened for a reason in my life, and in everybody else's life, everything happens for a reason. And so I felt like, well, no, maybe my birth mom coming into my life, despite everything wrong that had happened, like this was going to be a unique ending to where I would be able to forgive her, and we'd be able to get close later in life, and she would be able to, you know, help me and be there on my wedding. But I'm reminding myself everything happens for a reason, and so, you know, some things aren't meant to be. But that's what I've been struggling with the last few days. And again, I want to have my YouTube channel as a platform to show people that you're gonna go through hard times in life, but you can still live a happy one. And I don't want to just put happy things on my channel, because that's not what life is about. There are some hard things in life, and I think it's important to show you guys that, you know, life isn't all cakes and candy. And there's gonna be raw footage on my channel, and I'm even thinking about just vlogging a little bit more through situations like this, vlogging a little bit more and just putting it out there. I know a lot of people would say, you know, it's not appropriate to put your personal business out there, but for me it is. It's important for people to see that this is reality, and this is how you grow. This is how you evolve in life, and you don't have to be alone. I feel that's a problem with a lot of things, that a lot of people are sheltered in this life, and they feel like they are alone in certain situations, and that's just not me. And I'm sorry if some of the things are just going to be way too open for you guys, but this was the entire reason why I created this channel. And I just want to inspire others out there that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And even though I'm always happy and striving to be positive, I have some weak spots, and I don't know. And hopefully this won't continue to be as hard as I feel like it is, because I never imagined this to feel this hard. I hope you guys continue to follow my journey. I'm striving for greatness, and despite everything else, I'm not gonna say I hope I'll get to where I want to be in life. I'm gonna say I know I'm gonna get to where I've always wanted to be in life. And I hope that is just a successful, strong person in the long run. And so, yeah. Thank you guys for bearing with me, and for always being on my side, and for subscribing to my channel. You guys have provided me with such great hope that I am doing all of this for a reason, and hopefully I'm able to inspire a lot of you people out there. But I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will be talking to all of you guys shortly. Bye.